doing, bud? What are you doing, huh? So this might be a good moment to tell my dog's story. This here is Hikuri, also known as Hikuri or Curry. It's what people here in the States call him. But his name is spelled Hikuri. And he's originally from Mexico. And yeah, he's got a pretty cool story behind him. So for those of you that don't know, I'm a professional runner. I primarily run ultra marathons, 100 milers and things like that now. And I was down racing in Mexico coming up on a year ago now. Doesn't feel like that long, but it will be a year here soon. And this guy, Hikuri here, had been thrown out of a truck when he was a puppy in the town of Mascota in Jalisco. And it just so happened to coincide pretty good timing with the start of the race that I was taking part in down in Mexico that's put on by UTMB. And so this little puppy here followed runners in the race for 100 kilometers. I was in a 100 miler, so I ran the opposite direction before making my way to Puerto Vallarta, whereas he was a part of the little bit smarter bunch that ran straight from Mascota to Puerto Vallarta for 100 kilometers or about 62 miles, give or take. And some people took notice of him running with everybody somewhere along the way. And some of the photographers and all that were affiliated with the race started documenting it. And oddly enough, I had gone back to the States before I had heard his story. I saw it on social media, and I was in third place in the 100 miler, which would have been a big deal for me to finish on the podium and qualify for the World Series finals of UTMB in France. But unfortunately, I had a little bit of a medical emergency. I got rhabdomyolysis, where I basically broke my body down to where my kidneys started to shut down and I was poisoning myself. I made some stupid mistakes, but anyway, this story is not about me. And the whole race experience wound up being a success because I got this guy out of it. And as you can tell, he's pretty awesome. He's still a puppy, but he's great. So anyway, I reached out to some of the people that had started sharing his story online and told them that I was interested in adopting him, thinking kind of that nothing would come of it. And Nacho, the photographer I had reached out to, Ignacio, who's a really talented guy and just an animal lover and good guy all around, got back to me pretty quick, and he put me in touch with our friend Golo down in Mexico, who was looking after Hikuri. He had found him down there, managed to locate him in Puerto Vallarta after he had completed the race, and worked alongside with some vets in the community, got him taken care of, and looked out for him until I was able to get back down to Mexico to go on an adventure to get him home. And ever since then, he's been traveling with me. He's seen more of the world in his first 18 months of life than most humans have in that same amount of time, that's for sure. We're currently living on an island. I won't say where right now, just to maintain a little bit of mystery and not overshare. But yeah, it's an island you can only get here by boat. He and I have been here for a couple months now, and yeah, he's just living a good life. He's got some sponsors himself a little bit, and yeah, he's living a good life. And you know, I could definitely get into some deeper meanings behind his story or some inspiration you could draw from it, but for this video I just kind of wanted to tell a quick little short synopsis of his story. And yeah, he's amazing, man. He makes me happy every day. I wake up and I look at him and think about his story and his journey and how far he's come, and try and imagine my life without him now, and I couldn't do it. He's my family now. Right now, kind of my only family. He's my boy. And so yeah, you know, I guess all that to be said, there are so many animals and all that need homes in the States, and I get that, and I wish I could provide homes for all of them right now. So it could felt a little bit silly at times to go all the way around the world for this little puppy, but sometimes, you know, gravity is pulling you in a direction, whether that's towards a person or a place or a job or an adventure, whatever it may be. And so I encourage you all sometimes to just let gravity pull you. If I could have any message behind this little talk that we're having, it's that, is to allow you to be pulled by gravity sometimes. And I think that's what took me to this guy here, and it can take you to some amazing and some beautiful places, and maybe inspire some people along the way too. So yeah, don't be afraid to let yourself be pulled by gravity.